Hello, everybody. How's it going? I wanted to go on here tonight because I just wanted to address something and tell a little bit of story, something that happened. And I don't know if anybody will see it, but I wanted to tell you a little bit of something that happened to me tonight. It was not fair, and it was stupid. Hey, Lucia. Yeah. It was rather stupid about what happened to me tonight, and I want to actually, I wish I would have been able to file a protest because I felt I was a victim tonight. And it was harassment by the police. So yeah, it was not a fun time. And I was waiting for a couple other people to get on here. Yes, I was harassed by the police tonight over something stupid. So yeah, it was not fair. It was my local police, and they decided they were going to harass me tonight. So I don't know why, but it didn't make any sense. So basically, that's what happened. Yeah, they pulled me over. I was waiting for a couple people. Yeah, they pulled me over. Okay, go back to the story. It was about 5 o'clock at night. It was about 5:30, a little bit before 6. It had just gotten dark. Okay, I live like 2 blocks down from the Jack in the Box. I was going to Jack in the Box to get some dinner. Okay, I didn't expect that I was going to have to get out of my car. I didn't expect any of this stuff. I was got in the car. Was going to go down to Jack in the Box, get some dinner, bring it back. I was in slippers, sweats, and a t-shirt. Okay, I'm driving down there. I get about 2 blocks down the road, and the police light me up and they pull me over. Granted, I was driving, wasn't doing anything. I wasn't breaking any laws. I wasn't speeding. I didn't do anything crazy. So I get pulled over. And the female cop comes up there and then she says, "Do you know why I pulled you over?" And I said, "No, I don't know why you pulled me over. I don't know why I wasn't doing anything. Just paying the speed limit, everything." I literally was on the road for like 2 minutes. So she says, "The reason I pulled you over is because you do not have a reflective coating on your back license plate." Granted, my car is 16 years old, and I guess the outer coating or whatever had peeled off a little bit, and so then there was no reflective coating on the license plate. I have tags, I have my license plate, I have my insurance, I had my registration, I had everything. But she said I did not have the coating on there, so therefore she pulled me over to address that. Mind you, then she starts saying, "Have you had anything to drink tonight?" And I said, "No, I haven't had anything to drink tonight. Not one bit." She says, "Well, I smell alcohol in your car." I'm like, "Excuse me? I do I have alcohol? No, I don't have alcohol. I didn't drink anything." "Well, where are you coming from?" "I'm coming from my home, like 2 blocks down." And she says, "Well, you sure you haven't had anything to drink tonight?" I said, "No, I did not have anything to drink tonight." And she's like, "Are you taking any medication? Are you um, any prescriptions, anything like that?" And I said, "No." And then she says, "Okay, well, here, follow my finger with your eyes. Don't move your head." She did that whole little thing. She's shining a flashlight in my eye. So I do my test. And then she says, "Well, I have reason to believe that you're not following my finger correctly. So therefore, I have a suspicion that you have been drinking or you're under the influence." And I'm like, "Excuse me?" I said, "I haven't had anything to drink." And she's all, "Well, would you be willing to submit to a test?" And I'm like, okay, fine, whatever it is you need. So I said, she says, well, license, registration, proof of insurance. So I gave her all this stuff, license, registration, proof of insurance. And then she's all, okay, well, here, I'm going to go run it. So she goes in the back. Meanwhile, I'm sitting in the car waiting for about 10 minutes while she runs my plates, while she runs, whatever, check or whatever. And granted, I wanted to turn the video on and videotape the whole thing, but I was in the car. I actually did do a little video while she was in the back, and I said, I'm just documenting this because here I am getting pulled over, and they want to do a breathalyzer. So then she's all like, "Okay, step out of the car." So then she tells me, "Step out of the car." So I get out of the car, and she's like, "Okay, we're gonna go over here on the curb." And she's asking me, "Well, are you nervous? Why are you shaking?" I'm like, "It's cold. I'm freezing. I'm out here. I'm in a t-shirt. I'm in sweats and slippers." She pulls me over to the side, and then she's like, starts asking me all these questions like, "Do you take medication? When was the last time you slept? Are you having trouble staying awake? Do you take stimulants?" I'm like, "Excuse me?" And she's like, do you drink? Did you drink anything? When was the last time you had a drink? I said, I don't drink alcohol. I said 10 years was the last time I had a drink. You know, it, and then I said, look, she said, well, where were you going? Where were you coming from? I said, look, I'm coming from my house. I said, and I even told her, I don't even told her, I said, I run a food review channel on YouTube. Last night, I was on the live stream. I said, I was on the live stream till late, and then I went to sleep at around 2 o'clock in the morning. I woke up around 9. I had a cup of noodles for breakfast and Coke, and that's it, Coca-Cola, no caffeine. So then she's like, well, okay, I just got to be sure. So here, I want you to take the breathalyzer test. So she goes out, she gets the breathalyzer test, does the test, and it registers 0.0. Meanwhile, I'm out on the side, I'm out of my car. She's like, well, I just had to be sure to make sure that you weren't under any influence of anything and you were a safe driver out here. And I said, well, okay. And then she says, well, what you need to do is you need to get new license plates with the reflective coating on them. I said, seriously? She's like, yeah, I'm only going to give you a warning that you need to get your license plate fixed. I said, well, what I got to do? She says, well, talk to the DMV and request that they send you out a new plate. Meanwhile, she said it's going to cost like $25 to get a new plate because the coating has come off. It's a legal plate. So, and I don't know, like I said, I felt harassed about the whole thing, that they have nothing better to do on a Saturday night than, yeah, than to harass me, get me out of my car, accuse me of drinking, accuse me of being drunk, accuse me of being on drugs, accuse me of taking stimulants or, prescription drugs. I hadn't got to the place yet. I was on the way to the Jack in the Box. I hadn't even got to it yet. Meanwhile, they had me out there for about 20 minutes while they were running their little sobriety test because they got nothing better to do. And it came out completely no alcohol, which I told her. And she had her little, she had her assistant that was there while she was running all this stuff. So, yeah, nothing better to do. I guess the donut store was out of donuts or, what was going on. And this was at 7 o'clock. This was like at 6 o'clock at night. It had just gotten dark. So, and I could see if I didn't have a registration, if I was speeding, if I was driving recklessly, something like that. Yeah. And I felt harassed. And you know what? That's not the first time I've heard the cops around here harassing people like that, doing things like that to people. And I think it's just unfair. And, I wish, and the thing was, is she didn't give me any paperwork. So I didn't get her name. I didn't get her badge number. I didn't get any of that stuff. She just let me off a warning. She said, you could be pulled over by another officer if you don't get that reflective coating fixed on your license plate. Granted, it was not, I mean, technically it may be, I don't know if it's illegal to drive at night without reflective coating on it. But I think she thought I tampered with it or something, or peeled off the reflective coating on it or something to try and avoid being tracked by it. I don't know. But I think she was trying to turn something into something else. Trying to insinuate, get me on a DUI or get me on a, I don't know, driving under the influence or whatever. And I was literally on the road for 5 minutes. Like 2 blocks from my house. Yeah, so I got a little harassed tonight, and it was not a fun situation. Let's put it that way. But so, anyways, I wanted to just go on here and just do a little bit of ranting and talk about my local efficient police force that's in my town, and they suck. Because I've heard all kinds of stories about, the police and harassment. They got nothing better to do than, hey, Psycho Ducky. Yeah. So I'm not a happy camper tonight because I felt totally harassed by the police. And they pulled me over and they tried to make it out like, something was happening, and it totally wasn't. And then she was even asking, like, well, do you carry hand sanitizer in your car? Maybe that's what I'm smelling. But she says, I definitely smell an odor of alcohol. And I'm like, okay, it's not coming from me because I had no alcohol in my system. It might have been a bag of food. That's why I said it might have been a bag that I hadn't taken out, the bag from the food review the other day. I said it could have been that. I don't know. But I don't know what she thought. And the thing was, is she says, well, you have to take your glasses off to do the finger thing, because I guess she couldn't see through the glasses. Hey, Psycho Ducky. Thank you very much for that. I appreciate it. I won't tell anybody. But like I said, it was not a fun night. You weren't here earlier, Psycho Ducky. I got pulled over by the police. And they were trying to insinuate that I was drinking and driving. And I was not. They originally pulled me over for not having a reflective coating on my license plate. Because I guess it's worn off. The license plate's 16 years old. So maybe the little protective film or whatever broke down, over the weather and all that stuff. And it kind of rubbed off, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, they made me get out of the car, made me do a breathalyzer. They even patted me down for weapons. That was the thing. I got out of the car, they patted me down and told me that I had weapons on me. She didn't believe me. And like I said, I had on sweats, a t-shirt, and slippers because I was just driving down to Jack in the Box to get something to eat. And she patted me down. Do you have any weapons? And I'm like, seriously? I don't know. She's like, can I frisk you? And I'm like, yeah, go ahead. Do whatever you want to do. I don't know. Like I said, the police have nothing better to do than harass people when they're just going down to get dinner, whatever. And I said, yeah, I'm just going down to get dinner. I'm going to get it for my mom. I'm coming back. It was like, literally, that's where I was going. Like, she didn't believe me, I guess. She thought I was going to go to some party or something, I guess. I don't know. It's not even New Year's yet, so who knows? But yeah, and that's not the first time that people have been kind of harassed around here over false charges. So just wanted to let my local police department know that was not a nice thing to do. And it kind of ruined my night, because I had to deal with all that and it was bogus. It would have been okay if they. Yeah, thank you, Psycho Ducky. Yeah. I just like I said, it was amazing that, they wanted to get me for started out with one thing and then they wanted to turn it into something else, and that was not right. And I think she was really trying hard to say I think she might have been a rookie. She might have been new because she was going totally by the book and explaining everything to me as we were going. It's like, okay, I'm going to do this breathalyzer test and I'm going to do this. All right, whatever. So yeah, she did not get it. And I should have told her the channel name. I should have plugged my channel. Said, hey, you can see on my video I was on last night. And I said, I do stuff from home. I don't drink. I don't do any drugs, any partying, anything like that. Hey, Simo, how's it going? Hope you're doing okay. I heard you were having a little bit of problems there. Hope everything's sorted out with you. But yeah, I had a little run-in tonight with the police. So yeah, not a fun night. Like I said, they got nothing better to do. No, I did not. I never got the M&M, so I don't know. Either they got lost or whatever. I'm not sure. But no, I did not get him. But that's okay. Maybe the police stole them. I don't know. Okay. I appreciate that. Yeah, so anyways, yeah, you know what? I think we got a lot of problems with the post office around here. And now actually I know when things are coming because I signed up for that informed delivery where it tells you what pieces are going to be coming in the mail, because we've been having a lot of package thefts around here, and yeah, a lot of people. But it's only for the postal service. If it comes with a like UPS or something, that's different. Yeah, they actually robbed a truck driver, a UPS truck driver. They robbed him at gunpoint. So yeah, it's getting kind of bad around here. I mean, and like I said, I can't even go to Jack in the Box without being harassed by the police and accused of being drunk. What are you gonna do? Yeah, that was crazy, man. I could not believe that. Good old police force at work. And I still wish I should have got I should have got her name. She just told it to me. I thought she was gonna give me some paperwork, but I guess she said, "Oh, I'll just give you a warning about the plate." Actually, I told him I had a food review channel. I should have dropped the name and said, hey, you can find me on Drew's Food Reviews on YouTube. But I was kind of disgusted at that point because, you know, They made me do a breathalyzer. They made me get out of the car. All that stuff because they basically didn't believe that I didn't have anything to drink. And because she said she smelled alcohol on me. And if I haven't had any alcohol, how could you smell alcohol? So, like I said, I think her nose was out of whack or something. And then she was asking, like, "Well, do you have hand sanitizer in the car?" And I'm like, "No." And she's all, "Well, were you, I don't know." I don't get it. I just did not get. I did not get any of it. But they've done that. I've read a lot. We've got a thing on Facebook. Yeah, that's exactly what I was saying. There's a group on my Facebook, a local one. It's called Rants and Raves, and all the people put about good things that are around town and also bad things, like if they got a bad service at a restaurant, if things happen to them, if police mess with them. I should actually put it. I actually took a video while they were running my tags and everything, I guess. And I just put in there, I wanted to document this, that I'm being pulled over by the police and they think I've been drinking and they're going to give me a breathalyzer. Now, I should have turned the camera on and said, I'm going to document this whole conversation just for my own peace of mind. That way, there's no question. Because I think she had a body cam, but I don't know. I didn't understand it. If you could picture me getting pulled over and having to get out of the car, I'm wearing slippers and sweats and a shirt, and she's making me do the breathalyzer and stuff on the sidewalk. So, meanwhile, I got the lights going, the spotlight, the lights are going while she's trying to prove that, hey, Ruth Wambago. Yeah, so I don't understand it. I don't know why they felt the need to pick on me. Definitely was harassment, and I definitely think it was quota, that they had to have their quota. And like I said, she was trying to turn something into something else. Like, yeah, the thing was, is I was still sitting in my car. And I had the phone down on the seat, and I didn't want to be, reaching around the seat while they were, you know, talking to me through the window, because who knows what they were thinking. You get itchy trigger finger. I already felt nervous about getting the registration and the insurance out of the glove compartment. So yeah, like I said, I didn't plan to have to do that, but actually, it's a good thing that I did have that stuff already, because they would have given me a ticket for not having current registration or current proof of insurance. I don't know, but yeah, I don't know why they felt the need. And I heard they actually do checkpoints now sometimes at some of these places in town. I guess where they think the people that have been drinking are going to be. And I don't know why they thought at like 6 o'clock at night. I think they were hiding somewhere, like in one of the parking lots or something. And then I got pulled over. And the thing was, is when they were first trying to pull me over, I couldn't pull over because there was an area where it said no parking. It's like a main strip, so I had to pull off to the side street. At first, I thought they were just going to be like trying to pass me. They had their lights going. Well, thanks, Ruth. But yeah, it wasn't a fun night, I'll tell you that. And the good thing, hey, Taro and T. Yeah, so I'm doing my rant tonight. You weren't here earlier for the whole story. But yes, the police have nothing better to do than to harass me. So I just wanted to get on here and just let off a little steam and rant about the way I was treated tonight. So I don't know that anybody will see it. Yeah, that's I'll go over the whole story. I went down to get dinner from Jack in the Box today. Got in my car. I was just gonna drive down. It's like a couple blocks away. Gonna drive in my car. I had slippers and sweats and a shirt. I was just gonna go down there, get some dinner, and come back. Got on the road. I got about 3 blocks from home. The police pulled me over, and they said that initially they pulled me over because I didn't have a reflective coating on my license plate, because it's an older car, and I guess the thing kind of the protective film had peeled off, and I guess some of the reflective coating wasn't there anymore. And that's because it's a 16-year-old car. But apparently that was the reason they pulled me over, because it wasn't a reflective coating on there. So then they did the thing with the eye movement. They said, follow my finger with your eyes and don't move your head. And then she says, well, based on that, I think that your reaction's not right, and I think that you're under the influence. So would you submit to some tests? And I'm like, excuse me? And I said, okay, fine. You want to do a breathalyzer? You want to do a blood sample? Whatever you want to do, I'll do it. And then she said, okay. So she ran my plate, and she tells me to get out of the car. Then she pats me down for weapons. Apparently I had weapons on me. I had a Uzi in my slipper, something. I don't know. She pats me down. No weapons. I showed her all my insurance, the registration, my license. Everything was up to date. Everything was good. I wasn't breaking any laws. I was just driving. I had my seatbelt on. I had all that stuff. I was all good. Then she gives me the breathalyzer, and it turns out it's 0.0 because I didn't have anything to drink, but she didn't believe me that I didn't have anything to drink. She wanted to know if I was on any stimulants, if I had taken any drugs, if I had was on prescriptions, what was affecting my eye tracking movement. Wanted to know how long had it been since I'd been to sleep? When did I get some sleep? What time did I wake up? I'm like, what did I have for dinner? I don't know. Yeah, so, and I said, well, I have my glasses on, and they're bifocals, so, she says, well, yeah, I think she was a rookie, and I think they were trying to turn something in that was, something that was very picky to be harassing me for, about the coating on the thing, about not having reflective coating on the rear license plate. And then they tried to turn it into a DUI. And she said she smelled alcohol in my breath. That's the other thing. She said, I'm getting an odor of alcohol from your car. So I think you've been drinking. I'm like, how could you tell I'm drinking when I haven't had anything to drink today? I said, I went through my schedule. I said, okay, last night I was on a live. I told her I have a YouTube channel. I was on live till about 2 o'clock. I went to bed, woke up around 9 o'clock in the morning. I ate a cup of noodles for lunch, and I've been drinking caffeine-free Coke. I didn't have any cologne. I didn't have anything. Maybe she was smelling the cup of noodles. I don't know. I hadn't had anything. I was going to go get dinner from Jack in the Box. So the only thing, maybe she was smelling the bag of the food from the other day. I don't know. Yeah, I know. They won't. I won't. But still. So yeah, then they did the breath. Yeah. Yes. Then they did the breathalyzer. I got a 0.0. And then she's all, oh, okay, well, yeah, that's 0.0. That's what I like to see. Well, obviously, you don't have any alcohol in your system, but I just wanted to make sure you were a safe driver. And I'm going to give you a warning on that reflective thing. So she says I have to send away for new plates that have reflective coating on them because the other ones wore off. So yeah, so that was my fun afternoon. And I had to deal with all that stuff. And she's like, are you nervous? And I said, no, I'm cold. Got in the car and I just turned the heater on because it's cold out. It's cold and rainy. I said, that's why I'm cold. I only had a shirt on. I didn't plan on, having to get out of the car. That's why I was going through the drive-thru. But, who knows? It was just ridiculous. The whole thing was dumb. Yeah, and that's this is little petty stuff, like, okay, you don't have reflective coating on your license plate, and it wasn't illegal. I had the right tags. Yeah, it's the little light in the back might have been burned out. But see, this one is just, I guess what happens is, when they make the license plate, see, this is California, so the rules are a little bit different. When they put the license plate, they make it like reflective, and then they put like like a film over it to seal in that reflective coating. And I guess, over the years that that coating, the plastic coating kind of peeled off and broke down, and then the reflective stuff is kind of gone from the rain, the wind, the whatever else. And they're saying, then she was also kind of insinuating, no problem, Ruth, thanks for stopping by. And yeah, so yeah, I know, that's what I said. I mean, they'll give you a fix-it ticket for that kind of thing. They didn't even give me a ticket, so that's the weird part. I just got, she said her name. I didn't get her name. I thought she was going to give me like a little ticket that said, stop you for, reflective coating. I think what happened was she kind of realized that she overreacted. And I was being totally cooperative too. I wasn't like fighting her. I wasn't yelling her. I didn't say any obscene things. I didn't slap her. I didn't do any of that stuff. I'm just like, okay, I don't know why you're tripping on all this stuff. And I was telling her, everything that's going on. Ah, okay. Well, that's what I said. I was trying to tell her, that's what's going on. I said, I didn't have any. I said, I don't even drink. I said, the last time I really had anything to drink was like 10 years ago when I went on vacation. I don't drink. I don't drink alcohol. I don't drink beer. I don't drink I don't take prescriptions. I don't take illegal drugs. I don't do any of that stuff. But yeah, I think she was a rookie, and I think she was trying to make it into a big thing, and she turned a little stop into something bigger. And they like to harass you, so I don't know. Like I said, this is what I'm drinking. Sprite lemonade. That's what I'm drinking. But I don't know. So, how was your guys' weekend? I actually ended up getting a I went to Jack in the Box. I ended up getting the spicy chicken sandwich, 2 tacos, and then the mini munchie meal thing, the little mini munchie box. That was it. I had a 2 for $6 um, spicy chicken coupon. So, and this all happened before I actually got to Jack in the Box. So I had to deal with all that. So they were definitely trying to make something into something that there's not. They thought I had a little bit of the bubbly, or they thought I had drugs, or who knows what they thought. I don't know. But I just thought it was kind of, I felt like it was harassment. And I did take I took a little video of it to prove, what was going on. Oh, wow. That's crazy. But yeah, I took a video just of proof, when they were going to stop me while they were running my plate and all that stuff. Yeah, they got crazy stuff like that. People come knocking on people's doors at like 2 a.m. And they do that stuff. And they could be doing a lot better things out there than looking for people with a license plate that doesn't have reflective coating on it. They can catch the package thieves. They can catch the drunk drivers. They can catch the speeders. They can catch the car thieves. There's a lot of stuff like that going on around here. And I mean, they could really do that. And there's even shootings and stuff around here that they could go after those people. And here they are picking on me. Just running down to Jack in the Box. Wouldn't have happened if I would have went for donuts. I don't know. But now they said that I could possibly get pulled over if I don't have reflective coating. So I've got to see about getting new plates sent out with the reflective coating on them, because it's not there. Yeah, I should have gone. I almost went for donuts last night, but I didn't go. Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, it's really, they got a kind of bad reputation around here for doing that kind of stuff. Hey, Hazels. Reptiles, how's it going? Yeah, it was not a fun time. It was not a fun time. And I was totally harassed by the police tonight. It was not fair. And I was totally ready for him too, because she tried to make up that stuff about smelling alcohol. Said she smelled alcohol on my breath. Don't know how that happened, what she was smelling. And when I took the breathalyzer, it registered 0. Because I had nothing to drink. Like I said, I had cup of noodle soup and Coke. That's what she said. She says, "Oh, well, it's a 0.0, just like I like to see." And then she didn't really apologize for it. She just said, "I have to be sure that you're a safe driver and you're not under the influence. So I'm going to give you a warning about your license plate, and you're free to go back to your car." No. She had all that body armor and everything on, Well, I don't know. And then she actually patted me down too. She did pat me down for weapons. Believe it or not. Hey, Santa Beast. Yes, because, apparently I was carrying a weapon in my sweatpants. I don't know. Yeah, I was in slippers, sweatpants. I don't know. Slippers, sweatpants, and a t-shirt. And they got me out of the car. She patted me down. She made me do a breathalyzer right on the sidewalk. That was kind of funny. She's like, "You don't have any weapons on you, do you?" I told him I had a channel. I told him, I said, I have a YouTube channel. That's where that's what I was doing last night. Do food reviews. That's what I said. I don't drink. I do food reviews. I review sodas. I review food. I do all that stuff. I don't do, it's not a drinking show. I don't do any of that stuff. She just, she kept trying to say, no, because she had a partner with her, some guy that was like, he was kind of like almost laughing the whole time while she was running all the information. And then she came back and, it's like, I don't know. I've never been harassed that bad. No, she won't. Unfortunately, that's the problem around here. They got not enough cops for the whole area. And the ones that they do have, maybe. Yeah, she did. It was funny because I was telling her, I didn't drink anything. And I had all my paperwork up to date. I had everything up and good to go. I didn't have a record. She probably ran my driver's license and my plate and everything. No tickets, no points, no nothing. No arrests, no record. So, yeah, everything was current. Everything was good. And I mean, literally, I was like 2 blocks from my house when they pulled me over. And so I don't know. I don't know how she thought she smelled alcohol on my breath. But it kind of ruined the night too. Yeah, I think it's what it was. Because when she was back there, I was talking to her partner. And he was like asking me, "So how long have you been doing YouTube?" And he's like, "Oh, that's pretty cool." I said, "Yeah, I've been doing it for about 1.5 years." I said, "I got 2,000 subscribers." Oh, thanks. Appreciate it. But yeah, I don't know. She just, I don't know. Something like that. But anyway, that was my fun-filled evening for tonight. So I wanted to get on here and do a little bit of ranting, a little bit of raving about it. Just because I felt a little bit picked on, I guess. No, I didn't plan. I did not plan to go on live tonight, but I just wanted to go on here while it was, fresh in the thing. Um, I don't know if I want to. I think I might post a video on Instagram of just a little thing of me saying that I'm getting pulled over. It was only like about a 10-second video because I didn't know what they were going to do and I wanted to film it while they were still in the back. I should have turned the camera on and I should have had her, coming up there and talking. Yeah. Yeah, that was the video. I put the video actually on Twitter. I put it on Twitter and about but if I should have turned it on. I should have documented the whole thing and said I'm doing this for my protection because lately cops' reputations are not very good lately. They're pulling guns on people, shooting them in their cars, all that kind of stuff. I should get actually, you know what? I'm thinking of really doing this. I'm going to invest in a dash cam. I really am, because I've had so many incidents with people in the parking lots, people driving, all this crazy stuff that's going on. And I think I might invest in a dash cam because it seems like every time I go out, I've either got problems with people in the parking lots. It depends on the one. Tazzy, I don't know where he went. Ziggy's sleeping. Tazzy, I don't know where he went. I think he's on the chair over there. But they were, yeah, you can get them as low as like $20. Yeah, I didn't really notice, if she had her body cam on or not, because she had like one of those big black tactical vest, like the Shield. Yeah, but like the thing is I was expecting her to give me some paperwork, and then she's asking me, well, do you have any questions? And I'm like, no, I don't want to get in. I don't want to get into it. She just gave me my paperwork and said, okay, you can go. I'll block the traffic behind you so you could pull out safely. And then when I pulled out, there was some guy that, kind of went around the side of me. So I don't know what was going on. But the cops don't have a reputation. There was that one a little while ago, the lady that was texting her partner, naughty messages while they went into the apartment, and it was like next door to hers, and she thought it was hers, and she shot the guy in his house. Stuff like that happens because she was too busy texting naughty text to her partner, and she ended up shooting the guy because she thought he was in her apartment. So stuff like that is going on. Really? Yeah, see, that's not right. I mean, that is completely wrong when they do that kind of thing. And the thing is she didn't get charged with it. That's, I don't understand it, but it really hits home when stuff like that happens. And like I said, they got nothing better to do than to fill their quotas and harass the people and look for problems that don't really exist or that aren't very important. Yeah, they do have to get their quota. And they did that to me a long time ago when I first got my car. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, they did that when I first got my car back in 2003. I'd had it for about a week and I got pulled over because I was going too fast in a 25 zone, and it changed like from a 45 to a 25 in about a block, and as soon as I saw it, I slowed down. But when I entered the zone, I was going faster than it was, and there was a cop hiding behind a tree or something in a parking lot. And he followed me for about a mile afterwards, and I'd already slowed down, but he says, no, you didn't ever hit your brakes one time. I said, I let off the gas, I slowed down once I realized I was in the 25 zone. He says, no, I got to give you a ticket. I got to treat you like everybody else. I'm like, gee, thank you, officer. So nice of you. Because I actually entered the zone and I was doing 45 and a 25 for about 3 seconds. But when I entered the zone, he was there with his radar gun. No, I did not. I had to pay the ticket. I had to go to traffic school. The whole thing. I had to pay the fine, and you have to pay. That's ridiculous. You have to pay the fine, and you have to pay for the traffic school to get the points dropped off your ticket. So you got to pay whatever I forget, it was like $200 for the speeding ticket, and then it was like, I think it was like $69 for the class, and you have to pay to you got to pay a fine to take the class. So not only you have to pay the fee, you have to pay a fine to take the class, and then you have to pay for the class, and then you have to go do it, and a lot of them are online. And it's like anywhere, there's all kinds of different prices. Like some are as cheap as like $40, some are like a couple $100. It's all different. And some of them you just do online, where you have to like read the thing, and then you gotta answer the questions, and then you pass the thing, and then it gets the points dropped off. But it was crazy, I'm telling you. And then that one, I did get, initially they sent me the fine, and I didn't have my current registration in the car at the time. And I had it in the house. I just didn't put it in the car. And when I gave them the proof of insurance, they were like, well, this isn't current. And I said, well, okay, yeah, I didn't put the current one in the car. I still got it, in the house from, well, I'm going to have to write you up for no proof of insurance. And they said, what you do is you send in your proof of insurance that you were insured at the time, and they'll take that fine off. It was a $1,000 fine for not having proof of insurance. It would have been $1,000 if I didn't have proof of insurance on top of the other thing. And I sent in the proof of insurance, and they dropped the $1,000 off the fine. Like I said, I was insured. I just didn't have the paperwork in my house. Now, I mean, I suppose now you can do the thing where you can, pull up your online insurance and show it to them that way. But yeah, it's kind of crazy. I'm telling you, California's really bad about that kind of stuff, about, having all your proper paperwork, having all that stuff, and all these rules and regulations that they make you go through. And like I said, it wasn't my fault that the plate was old and the thing rubbed off on it, I guess. She was trying to tell me that it was like I had peeled it, or I had smeared something on it to, like, I guess, cover up the plates from being identified. I'm like, no, it's just an old plate. Been out in the sun. It's been through car washes. It's been through rain and sleet and winds and stuff like that. I didn't try to alter it. I didn't try and cover it up. That's what she was trying to tell me. I smeared something on the license plate to make the numbers not readable. Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. I mean, I said, I didn't do anything. I said, 16-year-old license plate, sitting in the sun, in the rain, in the heat all the time. But yeah, apparently I'm the criminal. That's what happens. They accuse you of things that you didn't do. Everybody seems to be doing that to me lately. Getting accused of things that I never did, or I have no control over. I don't have control over other people's actions, other people's words. Oh yeah, I had a free fries, but I didn't even get it. I didn't cash it in. I got a free regular fries, and that's, I mean, regular fries are regular fries, but yeah, I sure you saw Ian did the breakfast, the Beyond Breakfast biscuit at Carl's Jr.'s. I knew he was going to do it. Ah, okay, there we go. Yeah, I don't even rent movies through there anymore. Yeah, I don't know. They don't have any good they don't have any good movies in that red box anymore. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I did get to watch SmackDown, and I got to watch NXT. Hang on a second, guys. I'll be right back. I have to go to the restroom. Tassie's on the bag. Tassie's sleeping on the bag. Hi, Tazzy. He's sleeping on the bag right now. So here we go, look. You can see him down there. Hi, Tazzy. Tazzy. Oh, here he comes. There's Tazzy. Gonna come over and bug me. And there is Ziggy sleeping on the thing, so. Are you gonna come over here now again? Are you gonna bug me? Hey, Kenneth, how's it going? Sorry about that. Yeah, I had a little bit of a run-in tonight. Wanted to go talk about it a little bit. Yep, I had a little bit of run-in with the police tonight. So, yeah, if you missed the beginning part, I went over what happened. No, this Tazzy came over. Tazzy's over here now. Come on. Tazzy, come on up here. Up here. Yeah, Tazzy's over here. He was sleeping on the bag. He's into the bags now, right now. For some reason he likes to sit on the bag. He likes to tear them up. Come on up here. Come on. Up here. Up here. There you go. See, there he is. There's it. There's Tazzy. See, look. Tazzy. Come on. Yeah, he likes to get into bags and boxes and stuff like that. Okay, now you're gonna stay there? Okay, good. See? Does this all the time now. If I don't pet him, he reaches up and grabs on me. Are you done? See, watch, he's gonna do it. See, look at him. Taps on me all the time. He wants attention. So anyways, that was the fun I had tonight. To deal with the police, and they wanted to harass me and all that stuff. Said I was drinking and said I was under the influence. Gave me the breathalyzer because they didn't believe me. And she tried to weasel out of it too, that she was just doing her job and making the streets safe. And I'm like, really? So anyway, are you done? No more? Hey, stop it. Stop. And next time I'm going to turn that camera on next time. So I'm going to document this for my safety. Yeah, I don't know. Anyways, yeah, I found these again. I don't know if you guys remember these ones. Here we go. There we go. Stop it, Tazzy. Yeah, I got these a while ago. You guys ready? Electric cop. There we go. You guys ready? Anybody still out there? There we go, Santa Beast. Pull over. Pull over. I want to talk to you. Fashion police want to talk to you. Pull over. Yeah, see. I kind of like that one, though. I like it solid. I don't know. And this is the only hat I got tonight. I didn't bring any other ones out. So I could take off the hat. Ow, stop it. But yeah. Other than that, I was having a good day today. Working on some reviews, catching up on some movies, catching up on stuff that was on. Watched a couple old movies that I hadn't seen. And I caught up on, yeah, I watched NXT, I watched SmackDown. I watched another movie that I was watching. I even forget what it was. Now I don't even remember. But yeah. Well, I've been watching it here and there, and like I said, I keep up with them, and now there's so many of them to keep up with. There's like AEW, WWE, and WWE's got like 4 shows. SmackDown, Raw, NXT. They got Backstage one. I don't watch that one though. And then they got all these other Yeah, it's kind of going down. I mean, it's going downhill. The wrestlers are kind of like not as good. Um, yeah, they're not. The storylines aren't very good. Yeah, the writers are really bad lately, and I mean, the stories are coming up with are a little bit weak. I'm actually kind of liking AEW a little bit better now. I mean, it's a little bit, it's a little bit fresher. It's a little bit kind of goes back to the old days with WCW or NWA. WWE is like all over the place, and then the people. I don't like most of the people in WWE anymore. It's the same people, and they're doing the same thing. And so, okay, now stop it. No more. Yeah, that's the trouble with those things. They get a little bit hard on the eyes. Can't wear them too long. Ow! Stop it. Really, New Japan? I haven't seen that. The one that I used to like was they had it on AWA. They used to have that on a while ago. AWA wrestling and um, all that stuff. I wish they would have kept the one that we had around here back from like the 70s. It was a local one and it was called Big Time Wrestling. That was cool. I mean, because it was like a local thing. It was like kind of very small little wrestling outfit. They ran it out of San Francisco. It was at the Cow Palace. It was like the main thing, and they had like all the back then when they had all the territories. Everybody had their own territory, and they used to have all the local people around here. Oh, that would have been cool because, you know, back in the old days when they had that one and it was like so small, they didn't even have like all the promos and stuff. What they would do is when they would announce the match, they would have a little flip book and they would have pictures of the people. And they'd say, this one's going to be Pat Patterson versus Ray Stevens. Now, those were the ones back in the old days. And, and then whenever the person won, yeah, and whenever the person won, they put a gold star next to his name. Miss Wrestling. Miss Big Time Wrestling. She was like in an evening dress, and she put the little star next to their name. Now, that was back in the old days, man. Old days. But yeah, not like that anymore. It's all high tech and all that stuff. But yes. So anyway, that was my fun day today. And like I said, hopefully tomorrow will be better, and I'll just deal with all this other mumbo jumbo with the plates. I don't have to see about getting a replacement plate. Thing is, I just paid the tag, so I don't know if I got to get a replacement plate, then I got to get another tag again. So I don't know. I'll have to look into it, see what's going on about getting a replacement plate because the other ones, or either that I can switch. I think I can switch the front plate to the back, but then I'd have to put the tag on there. So I don't know. I don't know what's going on with that. But other than that, I had a pretty good day today. Like I said, I got some reviews done. I got caught up on some stuff that I hadn't watched. Got to watch a couple people's videos earlier. Was in a couple of live streams, people that were hanging out. And just been kind of keeping active with everybody, or trying to anyways. There's a lot of people out there that I follow, and I apologize if I can't get to everybody's stream or everybody's videos on all of them. It's kind of hard to keep up to date with everybody. Exactly. And I don't know if you guys are getting ready for Christmas and get all your Christmas shopping done. I'm not going to any of the stores right now. I'm staying out of the stores. Anything I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be doing it on going to be doing it online. And nothing will get here before Christmas time if I order it. And I don't want to pay, $50 to ship it overnight. That's ridiculous. Have you ever done that? Paid extra money to get the shipping and then it doesn't show up? Oh, that sucks, man. That's just wrong. I mean, I know it happens, but yeah, it's bad. I did that once. I had a car before, a couple times before this one, and it kept doing the nickel and dime. It would nickel and dime me to death. I paid like $100 here, $200 here. Mechanic was always fixing something, and then one day it just it stopped going, and he said, I took it into my mechanic, and he's a good guy. He was like honest guy, and he says, you know what? He says it's going to cost you. He says basically you have I think it was like a thrown rod. He says it's going to cost you probably about $3,000 to get a whole new engine because the engine's shot. And he says, tell you the truth, I wouldn't even put an engine in it because the car was only worth, like $4,000 or $3,000 at that point. And he says, I wouldn't even bother putting an engine in it. He said, what you should do is just write it off and put the down payment down on a new car. Hey, Big Tyler. Yes, well, it was Saturday. When all this stuff happened to me, it was Saturday. So yeah, it was not a fun night. Yeah, you weren't here, Tyler, for the whole story. Yeah, well, it's all over. Police rousted me last night when I went to go get some food for dinner. They pulled me over. They said my car didn't have reflective coating on the license plate. And then they proceeded to tell me that they thought I was under the influence, and they made me do a breathalyzer, and they made me get out of the car. They patted me down for weapons. So yeah. I don't know. A lot of people are kind of, I don't know, they're calling it quits or they're changing their channel. I know Recycle Dude is not doing lives anymore. Hey, Finley. How's it going? Yeah, I was just telling about my experience tonight. Police pulled me over and told me that Hey, Angel Munoz. Yes. So yeah, the police pulled me over on my way to go get dinner tonight. They told me I didn't have a reflective coating on my license plate. That's why they pulled me over. And then she said she smelled alcohol on my breath and did the follow the finger thing. And then she said she had reason to believe that I was under the influence because she smelled alcohol. and would I consent to a breathalyzer test? So I had to get out of the car, stand over there. I was in slippers and sweats and a t-shirt because I was just driving down to Jack in the Box to get some food. And yeah, then they did the breathalyzer, and I turned out it was 0.0 because I didn't have any alcohol. I didn't drink anything. And she let me off with a warning that I have to get reflective plates because I guess it's rubbed off or worn off or whatever. So yeah, that was my fun evening. So yeah, I don't know why they would do that. Who knows? But and I mean they got other people to go after and harass all the the more serious violators out there. And they were trying to make it into something. They initially pulled me over for that, and they were trying to get all this stuff about she thought I had weapons in the car. She thought I had alcohol. I'd been drinking. I was under the influence. I don't know. Oh, thanks, Kenneth. I appreciate it. I just want to get on this morning, and I don't know. And she was asking weird questions. She's like, "Do you have hand sanitizer in your car? Do you use hand sanitizer?" And I'm like, "No." I mean, it could have been like I had some I hadn't taken out the trash. I still had some, fast food bags in there that I had the other day. I just hadn't cleaned the car out yet. So it could have been that. It could have been, I had like a soda, like a cup of soda still in there. And I don't know. Yeah, but see, I maybe she thought she was smelling hand sanitizer, or she was smelling like the cup of soda that I still had, from the drive-through that I just hadn't got rid of. Um, could have been the In-N-Out burger from the other day. I don't know. But that's what I was telling her. And I even told her, I said, I have her food review channel and I review food and I review drinks, but I don't drink alcohol. I just review sodas and, you know, root beer and stuff like that. But she didn't believe me. So yeah, that was on her. And like I said, I think she was trying to impress her partner, and I think she was kind of like a rookie because she was like doing everything by the book, covering all her bases. But yeah, that's why I did a little video in the middle saying, that I got pulled over and they're going to give me a breathalyzer. I couldn't really do it while she was doing it because I was out of the car. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what was going on. Yeah, you kind of do. I mean, that's that's why I go through the drive-through sometimes, but I don't know. Yeah, but if you ever go inside and the door handles are nasty and the bathroom, if you ever go to the fast food bathrooms, they're not really the greatest. Even the grocery store, if you have to go in the grocery store and, the carts, that's why they have the hand sanitizer wipes when you go and get the cart from out front, because, those handles have got, who knows what on the handles. Shopping carts are pretty bad sometimes. They get, all kinds of gunk on them. and they're usually the plastic handles. And I always pick the cart that doesn't work right. Got the bad wheel. So, yeah. And now they've got new things. In the one store, they've got that electronic sensor that if you don't go through the checkout and you take the cart outside, the wheels will lock up as soon as you leave the store. Or if you take it past a certain point in the parking lot, the wheels will lock up. They've got like a line that you can only go so far, and I guess there's like a electronic thing on the cart wheel. So the people don't steal the carts and walk off with them. They won't go past a certain point. You have to unlock the wheels. And you got to go like through a checkout stand, because if you leave the store with a cart, yeah, they do that. Yeah, some stores don't have that, but some stores actually do. But yeah, there's a lot of shopping carts from the other ones, the smaller stores that don't have all that fancy high-tech stuff. Walmart's real bad around here. The people are always stealing from our Walmart. They got like a homeless encampment out there, and they're always going in there. They're stealing tents, they're stealing food, they're stealing sleeping bags, camping equipment. Both, Andrew. Yes. Yeah, they do. Yeah, Andrew. Um, you didn't hear it earlier, but yes, I did get pulled over by the police today. Initially, they pulled me over for not having reflective coating on my license plate, because it's a 16-year-old license plate, and I guess the coating's kind of rubbed off, with the weather and whatnot. And then they started doing the tracking, and then they were saying that she smelled alcohol in my breath, and pulled me over and made me get out of the car and made me take a breathalyzer. Didn't believe me that I hadn't been drinking. Asked me like 5 times if I'd been drinking, and sure, I didn't drink because she smelled alcohol. I took the breathalyzer and it was all 0. Yes, that's why the police are out there harassing people for no good reason. They have nothing better to do than to go after people that are just on their way to get dinner. I mean, literally, it's like 5 blocks away. No, I did not. I did not even get an apology. Yeah, Kenneth. Hey, Courageous K's. Oh, you did? What was it before? What was it before? I don't know. Oh, Kaylee. Okay. Okay, Kaylee. Well, that's good. Yeah, like I said, they were out to get me tonight, and they were trying to make it into something that wasn't there. They pulled me over, made me take a breathalyzer. Big surprise when she got all 0s. She was convinced that she smelled alcohol, and she was convinced that I'd been drinking. Yeah. And all it was, I was driving literally down the street. I mean, like, it's like 2 blocks down the street, and then another like 2 to the Jack in the Box. Well, thing was, is she let me off with a warning and said I have to get plates with the reflective coating on it. I have to send away for like new plates. And I was like 16 years old. Well, there's not much I could do. She's already got me there. She's pulled over. She's running all my stuff. And I'm like, yeah, other than that, my night was fairly good. But that kind of put a wrench in it, messed me up. And I don't know. Well, hopefully I won't have to deal with that again. I think they were just out to get their quota and they were trying to make it into a bigger charge. She kind of did, like, at the end, well, they were running my plate. They were, I guess, checking my registration and all that. I had all this stuff. I wasn't speeding. She just said, your plate looks like the coating's been peeling off. Yeah, well, like I said, it's a 16-year-old license plate, and I think it had, like, a protective film on it, and I think that broke down over all the years, that it's sort of peeling off, and then so all that little protective paint, the reflective paint, kind of like chipped off, from the rain, the weather, the heat. The plates are still good. They still have the letters and stuff on it. Just that reflective paint has kind of peeled off. And she was trying to tell me, like, I peeled it off and I smeared something on it to cover up, so they couldn't track my license plate. Well, unfortunately, I didn't get her name, and she didn't even give me a written warning or anything like that. She just gave me my document back. She said, okay, I'm going to let you off on a warning on that plate that you need to get new ones, and you're free to go. And I'm like, gee, thank you. Yep. Oh, okay. Oh, hey, Drago. Yeah, went over it. I'll go over it real quickly. I was going to get lunch, or it's going to get dinner at Jack in the Box. Got about a few blocks away from home. The police pulled me over. They said that I didn't have reflective coating on my license plate. That's why they pulled me over. And then she did the thing, have you been drinking? And then track the finger. And then she said, well, you're not tracking it fast enough, and I can smell alcohol on your breath, and I think you're under the influence. And she made me get out of the car. I'm in slippers, a t-shirt, and sweatpants because I'm just going down to the Jack in the Box to get my, going through the drive-thru and then going home. So I didn't put any, sweater or anything like that. I had my slippers on. I went down there. She made me get out on the sidewalk and stand there, and then she did the thing with the tracking again and said, well, you're not going as quickly as you should, and I think you're under the influence. So here, take this breathalyzer. Then she went out and got it, blew into it. It was 0.0, just as I told her. And she was like, well, are you on any medication? When was your last time that you slept? Have you been getting sleep? Are you on any stimulants? Do you drink, do you take medication? Do you take prescription drugs? Do you take anything like that? And she's like asking all these questions. And I actually told her, I said, okay, I said, I have a food review channel. I was on here till like 2 in the morning last night. I went to bed. Then I slept till about 9 o'clock in the morning. Yes, that's what I said. They're bored. So I slept till 9 o'clock in the morning. I woke up. I had cup of noodle soup for lunch and caffeine-free Coke for to drink, and then that was it. And then I was going down to go get my dinner at Jack in the Box. So there was no alcohol. So I don't know why she wanted to say that. Yeah, I know. Some people like to just think you're guilty until you're proven innocent. They like to make accusations about all kinds of outrageous things that they say that I'm doing. You know, are you doing drugs? Exactly. My whole point was they've got people that are getting shot. They got people that are getting robbed. They got people that are, you know, stealing cars. They got all this stuff that's going on over here, and they're hassling me over not having reflective um, license plates because I guess they couldn't run them. Yes, that's my whole thing. That I was crazy. I'm like, what do you mean you smell alcohol? And she's like, yes, I definitely smell alcohol coming from you. And I'm like, well, I don't know what you're smelling, but it's not alcohol. I said maybe it was I had a leftover bag from, I think it was Carl's Jr.'s or something in there. So maybe you're smelling the food from there. Maybe you're smelling the leftover drink that I haven't taken out of my car. I don't know. And I said, yeah, I don't know. I don't know, but it was crazy, you know, to do all that stuff. Make me get out of the car, make me take the thing. I mean, I think she thought I was gonna get like, you know, combative or something, because she's like, would you submit to these drug would you submit to these tests? And I'm like, sure, give me a breathalyzer, give me a drug test, give me a, you know, urine test, blood test, whatever it is you need to do. Yeah, either that or the promotion. I think what they're doing was they were hiding out and they were looking for, they were doing like checkpoints and they were looking for people that they thought were, you know, under the influence or whatever. Any little infraction that they could get, a burnout tail light, um, you know, fix it ticket. I guess that's what they were going to originally. She said they were going to do is they were going to give me a fix it ticket, but she didn't give me anything. She just let me off with a warning. She didn't give me paperwork that I had to sign or anything that I had to show proof that the license plate was reflective. I don't know. But I think she was kind of like a rookie and she was really going by the book. Yeah, because I did. I had a sombrero in there. I had a chicken hat. I had fast food wrappers, you know. I cleaned it out, but I still had a couple things in there. But yeah, they would have found all my sombrero. They would have found my hamburger hat, chicken hat. I think I got a pizza hat, Burger King crowns. They would have found all that stuff in there. Yeah, it's all my contraband. Yeah, I know those Burger King crowns are really contraband. And then those chicken nugget, you know, sauces. Yeah, they would have found all my illegal stuff. They would have found everything illegal that I have in my car. Yeah, that what's the Frank's Red Hot. I'm packing heat. That was what they would have found. They would have found my heat. I was packing a heat in the car. That Frank's Red Hot's lethal weapon, you know. Oh God, I don't know. You know what I should have if I would have had this in there. Yeah. Yeah, I usually carry it with me when I do a review. That way, if something's not really good, I'll add some hot sauce to it. I should have done that with the breakfast burrito the other day. Oh yeah? See, I did that Beyond breakfast sausage burrito. It was a little bit dry. They had pico de gallo in it. I probably should have put a little bit of Frank's hot sauce on it. Would have been a little bit better, but I don't know. I just wanted to try it. It was interesting because it, yeah, like Crystal, Frank's, Valentina. That's the other one I got. Louisiana hot sauce. El Tapayak, uh, Yucateca, Yucateca, El Yucateca. That's a good one. Yeah. Well, they had that. Um, they had a couple other ones, but yeah, I wanted to try that. The Beyond sausage actually tasted pretty good. It wasn't greasy. It did taste a lot like them. Yeah, Tapatio. This is another good one. I got a whole cupboard full of different hot sauces. Valentina, the uh, Cholula or Cholala, or I don't know what it's called. Got some lady on it. Yeah, Louisiana Crystal, all the cheap stuff. I even got like a generic one from like Target that was on sale for like $1. I got another one from the Dollar Tree. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it's true, but I wanted to try the Beyond thing, but I much prefer regular meat. That's one thing I have to admit. I have to have a real burger or real sausage or whatever. Interesting to try them now and then. Like I did have the Impossible Whopper for lunch the other day, just to kind of go back and try it again. But yeah, you never know. And actually, I may do a review coming up that's going to be healthy or somewhat healthy. So I'm thinking of going to the Habit Burger. I don't know if you guys have one there near you. And they've got a new side dish over there. Thought I'd give it a try. So I might go there and check it out. It's Brussels sprouts. Roasted Brussels sprouts. You know, it's not mac and cheese or French fries or stuff. Yeah, that's true. Oh, okay. Hi, hey, Fluffy, honey, Fluffy, whatever. I don't know. Fluffy, creamed. Yeah. Oh, that's good. Yeah, there you go. Save the seeds. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I guess they didn't ever have it out there. That's kind of interesting. I know they don't have hey, Marco Seats, how's it going? But yeah, a lot of places don't have certain places. Some of them are kind of like, not as popular, and they don't get them in every country. Like, I know you guys don't have a Jack in the Box there. Not a lot of places do. I don't know. Do you guys have KFC or I don't know if you have like KFC. I know you have McDonald's and Burger King and some of those ones. I heard about that. I didn't watch it, but oh yeah. Yeah, I've seen some people get real inventive with the reviews. Sometimes they review, a cup of coffee. Gets down to that. I mean, just plain coffee. It's like, okay, let's see if this coffee is any good. Although I have reviewed some, real plain things like water. I did that, the sports water, the Propel. I mean, it's basically a flavored water. I mean, that's okay. Yeah, see, the thing is, I'm not much into coffee, so I'll drink like, um, tea or hot chocolate or something like that. I tried that Mexican hot chocolate the other day. Oh yeah, KFC potatoes are pretty good. Yeah, I'm more of a tea and coffee. Well, I'm more of tea than coffee or hot chocolate. Fruit juice, sodas, um, flavored waters. I wish they would bring back some of the seltzer water and stuff that I used to have, the old time drinks. Some of them are still back, but they're kind of tough to find. They don't have all the flavors that they used to have. Yeah, Snapple, that used to be real big. They still have the New York seltzer. That actually sounds good. Yeah. Yeah, Sierra Mist. I wonder if have you seen the Sierra Mist cranberry? They put it out for the holidays usually. Yeah, I had a holiday spice Pepsi for many years, and I ended up throwing it out because it was all flat. It was like, 5 years old. But yeah, I remember the holiday spice Pepsi. They also had the couple flavors that they discontinued. Yeah. It was actually pretty good. I like the cinnamon Coke. I also like the spiced Sprite for the holidays. That was actually pretty good too. Um, I found out you can do if you want to have a cinnamon Coke, you can make your own. Really simple way. I tried it the other day. So if you want to make your own cinnamon Coke, I give you a real simple recipe. Go and get yourself a bottle or a can of Coke and go and get the Cinnamon Fire Jolly Ranchers and throw one of them in. Then you got cinnamon Coke. Hey, it's easy. Well, they got all that like Sonic and those other ones. You can yeah, pour Coke, drop in cinnamon or yeah. But Sonic or some of the places have those freestyle machines where they just add all the flavors to them. Yeah, like I said, they always have all the different mixes flavors that you can get like at Sonic, at the um, Freestyle machine. Sometimes you can get them like at 7-Eleven. They used to have the machine where you can get cherry and um, vanilla or something like that. You could add it to whatever drink that you get. They used to have those. I don't know if they still do. That's a different one. Yeah, actually, you know what? I have a review that I'm going to be putting up that I did with Paul from Critical East Japan. He sent me some flavored sodas from Japan, and I got to try those. I got one was apple Coke and one was midnight Pepsi, and it was grape Pepsi. That's a little different. Yeah, Paul. Yeah, they harassed me tonight. You weren't here earlier, but yeah, they pulled me over. They made me take a breathalyzer. They said I'd been drinking. They smelled alcohol on me. And much to their surprise, I had no alcohol. So they couldn't get me on it. But yeah, they are. And unfortunately, that's what they do here. But I don't know. Nothing better to do than harass people on their way to get dinner. I mean, literally, I was like driving to get Jack in the Box dinner. But oh well. I never heard of that pickle macatini. They have, what did I see? They had a pickle. I got a couple pickles. Actually, yeah, I didn't get any fries. I ended up getting yeah, the munchie meal, the $3 one, the um, curly fries, the onion rings, and the mozzarella sticks. After all that stuff went down. Oh, see, no, I'm not an okra person. So really, Orange Julius is gone. I don't know if some places might still have it. I don't know. I used to like that. Malls used to have it all the time. Usually the malls would have Mrs. Fields cookies, Orange Julius, a hot dog on a stick. Those are like every mall had those. Okay, yeah. Cinnabon, yeah. Cinnabon's almost in every mall. Yeah, Cinnabon. Yeah, I like dill pickles. But yeah, every mall's usually got a Mrs. Fields or a Cinnabon and a pickleback. There you go. Yeah, but I don't even drink, so I don't know. I haven't had anything for a long time. I mean, I think the last time I had anything was like 6 or 7 years ago when I went on vacation. I went up to the casino. I got free drinks at the casino, but that was it. Not a, every once in a while, like for New Year's, I'll have like champagne, or I'll have something like that. But that's really it. I don't drink. I don't even buy anything. And like last year, I got the eggnog, and I didn't even get anything to put in it. Yeah, well, hey, everybody's different. They got their own. They got their own thing. Yeah, sometimes that'll wake you up when you get stuff like that, and you know, it wakes you up, and then you think about it. I know that's happened to a couple people. Um, like on YouTube, there's a couple people where they used to drink a lot, and then they realized, I shouldn't be doing this, and they had something happen, and it like woke them up, and they said, okay, I'm not going to do this anymore. Hey, Jennifer Keating. I'm sorry. A lot of people, yeah, they are getting sick, and they're getting colds, and a couple other people, yeah, they're having trouble. And, the weather's not the greatest in the world for that right now. Been rainy and cold here, so I hear you. So I've been trying to stay inside. And actually, I was almost going to get Popeye's chicken, but then I went on the app and it said free delivery if you use their app. But then I realized that the free delivery had a catch to it. If you use their app and you get a free delivery, everything costs 50 cents more. Well, that's the one thing. I did it one time. Hey, Wise Bunny X. I did it one time and I had it there. The biggest thing is that most of the places that I would get DoorDash from, I can just go down to and get because it's easier. They're fairly close. And I don't want to have to pay the extra, $5 or $6 to have someone else bring it to me. True, but like I said, the Jack in the Box is literally like not even a mile away from me. It's like half a mile. It would, but it'd also be more expensive too. And the other thing is, if I have it delivered by DoorDash or Uber Eats or one of those things, you got to tip them. You got to pay for delivery on some things, different various delivery charges, and they don't offer the deals that they have in the store. You can't use coupons. It's one thing I found out. Do deliveries, you can't get the specials at Popeyes. And everything was 50 cents more per item to have free delivery. And if you picked it up, everything was 50 cents cheaper. Yeah, so if you got like a 2-piece meal and a chicken sandwich and a drink, it's 50 cents on top of everything. And then you got to pay your tax and tip. So yeah, it runs in a little bit of money. Same with the pizza. Yeah, I try to do a lot of home cooking. Yeah, that's the thing. That's a lot of places. Yeah, if you do the ordering app or you do a DoorDash, they don't have everything that's there, and they don't offer any specials or stuff that you see in the places. Like the Popeyes has got like a $5 box or something that they don't offer any of that. So also, and if I go to do a review on something, I got to go down there and check it out. Well, hey, Wisdom. Well, I don't usually cook like big meals either, but if I do like if I do like sometimes I'll do it in a crock pot, or I'll do something easy. Like the other night I made wow, really? That's crazy. I don't know. I'm always getting stuff like that though. I'm always getting fake emails saying that, my account's been put on hold, or I need to verify my identity for something. I've even gotten alerts for bank accounts being locked up that I don't even have a account with. Or like I got my Amazon account's been locked out because I didn't verify my information. And if I go here and verify my information, they will unlock it. So yeah. Oh yeah, that's the other one. Yeah, the African prince from Nigeria, I think it was. And the family died in a tragic plane accident. And you're the sole heir, and they'll send you, like $5 million if you pay a small fee. Well, that's good. Yeah, I mean, occasionally that happens. I've heard they've done a lot of like data breaches. Thanks, YouTube watcher. You know, I try to be nice, but some people have other opinions. So I guess that they thought I was a bad guy. Tried to get me busted for something I didn't do. I don't know. Sometimes the imagination goes wild, and I hear all kinds of crazy stuff. Yeah. Well, I appreciate it. I appreciate when you guys do come in and stuff. Uh, that's mostly tonight. Mostly tonight, I wanted to get in here and just rant, get all this stuff off of my mind, because it was so ridiculous what happened. And like I said, I wish I would have turned my camera on and got the whole thing on video. I swear I need to invest in a dash cam and turn that on next time. And so it'll get all the info. Only trouble is it was kind of dark. Yeah, it was kind of dark. So it wouldn't have been a very good video. And they had the spotlight on behind me, so while they were, doing all this stuff, they had the lights going and the spotlight was shining on me the whole time. Yeah, I mean, I should have really just I should have put my phone up on my thing and then taped it, but then they made me get out of the car too. So yeah, I could just see myself out there with my cell phone recording the video while they're making me do the um, breathalyzer and all that. Out there with my selfie stick. That would have been good. Well, yeah, they were trying to, because it was dark. That's the only thing. It had just gotten dark. It's getting dark earlier. It was like 6 o'clock and it was dark out. They had the spotlight on me to light me up to make sure I wasn't doing anything crazy in there while I was waiting. So yeah, I don't know. It was kind of strange because the guy that was like the partner, it's kind of like the backup. He kind of just stood in the back. Yeah, I had to hide all my contraband. My sauce packets and my illegal hats. sauce packets, illegal hats, my receipts from all my previous meals. I had a deadly weapon in there. I had one of those plastic sporks. Who knows? I might have tried to pull it on them. Little sporks. Oh, hi guys. What are you guys doing? Never know when I'm going to pull a spork on somebody. Yeah, that's the thing. I mean, they really will. And they just like to harass you over something that's stupid. Yes, salt with a deadly spork. Yeah, I don't know. Or who knows, maybe I tried to squirt the hot sauce on her. Salt the police with a Frank's Hot Red Hot. Okay, Wise Bunny. Yeah, salt with Frank's Red Hot. That stuff's deadly. Oh, your room is spinning? Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, mall cop. That's kind of what oh, I should have done. Yeah, you know what I should do? I should do a review on the police department in my town. My official rating of the police in my town is 0 because they were not very friendly. Okay, yeah. Well, I hope you guys feel better. I know a lot of people are under the weather right now. A lot of people are sick with all the stuff going on and with the cold weather and all the stuff. Everybody's having trouble with that. I understand that. All the rain, the cold, you get congested, you get, stuffy nose. You try and keep bundled up. Yeah, drink some warm, lots of warm liquids. Keep bundled up. Yeah, there you go. Hey, Jesse James, how's it going? Yeah, yeah, they really did not have a good time tonight. That's for sure. And when I think that they could have done so much other things, they could have come up with so much other people to pick on. They could have come, chased after all the other people, the drunk drivers, the car thieves, the gang bangers, all that stuff that's going on. Well, like I said, they didn't even search my car. They just were harassing me over the license plate. And that's kind of petty. That's like saying, your tires are underinflated. You need to get those tires inflated. Yeah, I mean, or at 7-Eleven having donuts or whatever. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, of all things, to get you on, saying, oh, well, you don't have a reflective coating on your license plate. Yeah. No, I'm not eating anything because, go Donnie. I had a little run-in with the police tonight. They decided to pull me over and say that I was drinking, maybe take a breathalyzer. Um, yeah, the whole 9 yards. They were looking for something to get me on. Said that I've been drinking. Said that they smelled alcohol on my breath. How could they smell alcohol when I didn't drink any? And when I registered, I took the breathalyzer and I got a 0.0. Yep. Yep. Anything I say can and will be used against me in a court of law. So, unfortunately, I think she ran out of gas when I took the breathalyzer and came up negative. So, she didn't have any more evidence and she just had to let me go. And the biggest thing was is stopping me to begin with, over the reflective thing. Yeah. All right, Jennifer, good night. I hope you feel better. It's no fun being sick. No, they weren't drunk. Hey, Critical. Critical East Japan, how's it going? Yes, the cops were out to get me tonight for whatever reason. I was just going to get dinner. But yes, they had it out for me. And I beat their breathalyzer. So, yes, they have nothing better to do than to mess with people. No, what it is the license plate has like a coating on it. It's the one in California is white, and I guess when they try to run your license plate, it reflects back when they put a light on it. Yeah, exactly. No, it didn't, but because I was being pulled out of the car and doing a breathalyzer. But I did actually get a little video while I was waiting for them to get back to me. I wanted to film the whole thing, but I don't think that would have gone over real well. But yeah, I was going to Jack in the Box to get some dinner, and it pulled me over. She said she smelled alcohol on my breath. That's the part I could not get over. Is they said, okay, well, I think you have alcohol on your breath. I'm like, no, didn't drink any. I didn't drink any alcohol today at all. Yeah, it would have been. That's what I'm really thinking that I need to get a dash cam now. I need to invest in one. Yeah, I know. you know. And then she was saying she wanted to know if I was taking any narcotics, if I had any hand sanitizer in the car, if I had any prescription drugs, anything that I was stimulants, if I was taking any stimulants to stay awake. Wanted to know when the last time I slept was. What time I woke up. I told her what I had. I told her I had noodles for lunch and caffeine-free Coca-Cola. So, yeah. I don't know. They were trying to. Yeah, I had it, but the thing was, is I didn't set it up. I have my phone mount and all that, but yeah, like I said, I wasn't prepared for all that stuff. Said I was just going down to get some dinner and then bring it back home. And yeah, I don't think so. Although, you know what? The other day, the other day when I went to the, I know you are. I went to Taco Bell and I got some tacos and I stopped in the gas station to get to get a drink from their fountain drink. And some guy was coming in there and he was buying beer and I could smell marijuana on him. Just just a whole stench of him in there. It was like marijuana. I guess he must have been in the car or whatever. He reeked of it. And this was at the gas station. So, yeah, I don't know. I was saying that they were gonna they were gonna bust me for all my contraband. I have, all that hot sauce that I carry in the car and all my hats. They would have busted me for the hats, personating a hamburger. So yeah, I don't know. Personating a hamburger. Okay, Wise Bunny, thanks for coming in. Or pretending to be a king. Burger King hat. I don't know. It was just it was crazy, I'm telling you. And like I said, I wasn't ready for it. I had slippers and sweatpants and a t-shirt on. So I was just going through the drive-through. So, yes. Yeah, maybe that's what they thought. They saw like I had, hats and stuff in my car. Maybe they thought I was trying to do a drive-by or a bank robbery or something. I don't know. I did have a sombrero from the other day. Must have saw the sombrero. Yuck. Yeah, they got those weird ones. They eat strange things like hair, soap, paper, paste, all that stuff. Yeah, it's weird. But yeah, I don't know, man. They found my stash of, you know, ketchup packets and hot sauce and who knows what else in the car. And I hadn't, I didn't have. I cleaned it out a little bit, but I didn't get it cleaned out all the way from the last couple of reviews. So, but I'm really thinking of getting a dash cam because I've been driving and there's people doing that. Yeah, but apparently, according to them, who knows? No, she let it slide. She let it slide. Didn't write me a ticket for anything. And they didn't even write me a ticket. She gave me a warning for not having the reflective license plate. Said I have to send away for new ones that have the reflective coating on them, or else I'll be pulled over by someone else. Yeah, really, that's what I wanted to do. I should have turned it on and said, "Look, I'm going to record this for my safety," because the cops' reputations around here lately have not been real good. So I don't know, but yeah, it was crazy. Yeah, well, and if I would have been near a donut store, then I would have been in big trouble. Yeah, well, I don't know that if it was that. And the biggest thing is it was the lady. It was a lady cop. She actually frisked me for weapons too when I got out of the car. That's the funny part. She said, "Okay, can I pat you down for real quick to see if you have any weapons on you?" Okay. No. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, she's at first I thought she was gonna cuff me at one point because she said, "Can I frisk you?" And then she says, "Could put your hands on the back of your head while I pat you down." No, it wouldn't have been a good date. I don't know. She had a tactical vest on and, you know, the radio and the whole 9 yards. She was like all, riot gear. She had her riot gear going. So, flashlight. Yeah, I don't know. They made a big deal out of nothing. They were trying to get their quota or something. I don't know. I even told them I had a food review channel. So I should have dropped Paul's channel too. Said, yeah, I follow all the people. I did actually tell him um, that I follow the people in Japan. Because I said I usually go on late night. Because they were asking like, uh, what time did I go to sleep and all that stuff. I said I was on live, and a lot of times I go on late night because there's people in other countries like Japan. Yeah. Yes, I did make it to Jack in the Box. And I went to Jack in the Box. I got spicy chicken and some tacos, and then the uh, variety box of the mozzarella sticks and onion rings. And I made it back home because they let me go to continue on. So, yeah, it was a good night until that kind of threw me off. Like I said, I wasn't expecting to have that kind of problem, but anyways, yes, I did make it to Jack in the Box, safe and sound. I mean, and I did have all their documentation, the required documentation that they wanted. Yeah, that's the thing. If I would have been there first and I was coming home, I would have got mad. But I didn't. I didn't actually make it. I was about 4 blocks away when they pulled me over, in front of a hospital too. They pulled me over right in front of the hospital. And at first, I thought they were just trying to get by. They were getting their lights on. But I'm like, why are they following me? Why are they flashing their lights at me? And I had to pull over on like a side street because I couldn't park anywhere there. But actually, though, I've been hearing a lot downtown area at night. They're really cracking down on people. Um, I think they're actually setting up checkpoints. Anybody, and especially around the holidays, I think with all the New Year's and Christmas and all the parties and stuff like that, they want to. She said she wanted to make sure I was a safe driver. I wasn't under the influence, and I wasn't doing anything to endanger anybody. So I appreciate your protection, protecting and serving. That reminds me of Night at the Roxbury. Hey, howdy, officer. How you doing tonight? Much better now that you've protected and served me. I should have done that. Oh my god, I should have done that. Hey, it's howdy, officer. How's it going, TJ Hooker? Yeah, probably would have got hit with a nightstick or something for that. Did kind of remind me of that though. Oh man. Yeah, I understand. I don't like answering to other people either. But anyways, that was the fun for tonight. And yeah, so I did actually, Paul, I did get my I got the chips video done, and I have to edit the soda one, and I still have to do the fries one. I got to go down and try that fries, but I've got the chips video ready to go. I'll probably get the soda one up in the next day or two. Get that ready to go. I should. I really should. But actually, no. I've got a couple other videos. I did one at a local sandwich place. I got a sandwich over there. Um, Paul might like this one. I got a sandwich at this place, and it was called a King Kong. Yeah, I understand with the holidays. So, well, maybe we'll do it after Christmas or in the new year. Maybe we can put out a new one for New Year's. But yeah, the sandwich was called the King Kong. So yeah, it was a little bit different. No, it didn't. It was on a roll, and it had turkey, ham, roast beef, jalapeno poppers, and they had something called the mob sauce and the Godfather sauce and avocado, and I think that was it. But a lot of stuff in it. It was like all kinds of stuff crammed into that sandwich. The other thing was it was $16 for that sandwich, but it's a good sandwich. But it was big and packed full of everything, so I guess that's why it was King Kong. They also had one called Kryptonite, and they had all kinds of weird names for all the sandwiches over there. But yeah, I don't know if I have bacon. I don't know. I'll have to find something with bacon, maybe. I don't know. Bacon. No, I didn't do a bacon. Yeah, you know what? I haven't done an official Baconator. I could probably do that. Baconator fries, Baconator sandwich. Um, actually, you know what? I could do. Okay, sounds good. Actually, yeah, I did. I might, I might do this one review. I might go down. They've got a place here called the Habit Burger, and they've got a new side dish, and it's roasted Brussels sprouts with bacon. Maybe I'll do that one. Yeah, you know, they have a heart attack grill in Las Vegas. Okay, no problem. And it's like, you know, super calorie, and it's got they fried in lard and all that stuff. But yeah, the heart attack things and all that bacon, triple bacon, double bacon, all that. I mean, I like bacon as much as the next guy, but yeah, I don't, you know, I haven't had a baconator in a while. Really? Yeah, you know, I haven't been to Wendy's in a little while. I don't think they have anything new out there though lately. I did like their jalapeno burger. The the jalapeno hamburger and the jalapeno chicken burger, those were good. Bacon, jalapenos, sauce, all that thing. Bacon. Yeah, I tried that one. I actually did it for I did it for my birthday, but I don't know if they still have them. Yeah, it was the birthday cake cookie frosty. That was actually good. Yeah, I haven't been to Wendy's in a little while. The only thing is my Wendy's is kind of like on the other side of town. Yeah, I saw that. I saw your video on the bacon festival. Bacon's always usually good on something. Anything with bacon. Can't lose with bacon. We have a here in town we have a wine and arts festival. Yeah, I might have to go back to Wendy's and do a review on it. Also, I want to try there's another one I saw. Ooh, that sounds good. I want to get a pizza at this one place, and it's got Serrano chili pizza. So that'd be different. Domino's has a new thing. I might try the new Domino's. They've got a chicken nuggets with a kicker sauce. That's what I heard. It's supposed to be super hot. So I might try that too. Chicken nuggets and yeah, bacon and maple go good together. Except when it's in a cereal, it's not so good. I had that bacon maple cereal. That was awful. But yeah, I don't know. And they have some bacon things here. Maybe I can try some of those other ones. You ever guys ever tried the turkey bacon or the fake bacon, what they want to call it? I guess it's like sizzling. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not real big on oysters either. Yeah, sizzling and steakums. Those were kind of like what I remember when I was younger. You'd make the steakums and then you do the sizzling and yeah, some of those other ones. Turkey bacon, turkey pastrami. It's not quite the same. Yeah, I had that the other day I had that the Beyond Sausage breakfast burrito at Carl's Jr.'s where it's a plant-based sausage. That was kind of different. No, I don't I'm not raw or otherwise. I don't really care for oysters. But yeah, that's the new thing now, the Beyond sausage. It's a new one. No, no sushi. Not a sushi person. I like crab, I like shrimp, I like lobster, scallops, some of the other ones. I'm just not so big on fish. I'll like once in a while have like a fish sticks or a fillet of fish or something like that. Yeah, but I'm just not a big sushi. I've had like California rolls. That's about the only thing I really have for sushi, but it's different here than it is in Japan. I mean, Japan's real sushi. California's, I don't know. Yeah, Paul, probably pretty soon you might have to do another one of those. It probably will. Paul might have to do another one of those revolving sushi ones coming up soon. I don't know if you hit, what is it, when you hit 25 or whatever milestone you hit, go down to the sushi place and do some stuff over there. They got a couple of them over here, I've heard. Yeah, that wouldn't be bad. I've actually had the crab rangoon. That's pretty good. I mean, it's a whole different kind of um, thing when they deep fry it. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Maybe when you hit 25 or 24. I don't know what you're up to right now, but yeah, I'd have to. Yeah, 20K. Okay, yeah. Well, whenever you get up there, I know you'll get up there eventually. He's got some good stuff over on your channel. Yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to come up with some ideas. I was actually thinking of a whole different direction for something, but I don't know. I have to work on some of the other ones. I'm thinking of like a new series kind of thing. Still got to work the details out. That's different. Yeah, I was gonna make like a. I'm not sure. Like, yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of kicking some ideas around. Like, no, it's not top secret. I was thinking of like doing like a nostalgia kind of thing, like cereals, like old time cereals that I grew up with. I go back and review all the classics. Like because I really haven't reviewed them. Like um, Cocoa Puffs and Lucky Charms and Fruit Loops and all that. You know, there's just so many of them out there, and they're not new or they're not a new flavor or anything like that. May go back and try some of the things that have been around for a while. Because I know I do a lot of the classic candy, but I'm thinking of like doing some of the other, things that just have been around. Yeah, like cook, like the cookies or um, yeah, cereals or there's a lot of stuff out there that just have been around. Yeah, like I said, barbecue sauces, or I could do different hot sauces. Compare all the different regular hot sauces, or what I don't know, lunch meat, what kind of bread. There's a whole lot of things you can do on that. Top 10 hot sauces or something. Guess brands of like tortilla chips. I mean, there's a whole lot of things and ways I can go. Not just the new stuff or the unique flavors. Actually, I even saw some new things they're coming out with now. Coming out in like different kind of flavors and some of the old classics. They always make it back. Like for the holidays, they're putting all this different stuff up. Really? I didn't know that one. Yeah, yeah, all the different ice creams. I mean, you can get like different brands of ice cream. It depends on where you are in the country. Some of them have certain brands, some of them don't. But yeah, I'm gonna have to try a couple of places. Like I've been trying to do like a lot of local restaurants around here. That aren't like necessarily chain restaurants. They're just like you know places you can find that are like mom and pop shops or just unique items. But some of them are kind of expensive though. When you're paying like $15 for a hamburger, it's a little bit much. Yeah, diners. Yeah, you could do diners or restaurants or sandwich shops or grocery store. You need grocery stores, I guess. I heard that Starbucks had an Elf on the Shelf drink. I don't know if that was true or not. Heard something about it. So I don't know you should go to Starbucks that much. Not a not a big coffee or Starbucks one. They got a couple other ones over here too. Maybe I could compare the Starbucks versus Pete's Coffee or Starbucks versus uh, something else. I did do donuts. Compared to local donuts, might have to do a sandwich one. Still got to thinking about that one. That's different. Yeah, I don't know. I saw something somewhere that said something about Elf on it. Maybe it was a joke. I actually I put some pictures on my Instagram, and they were Hostess snacks, and they made up special ones that were like jokes. Yeah, they do. But they had like it was turkey stuffing Twinkies with the turkey stuffing in the middle, and then it was like Area 51. It was alien filled Twinkies, and it was like they were coming out with a cupcake flavored soda. Believe it or not, they have. I saw this in Big Lots, and they were in the little K cups, the little coffee ones. This was an actual flavor. It was Ding Dong coffee, Twinkie coffee, and honey bun coffee in the little K cup things that you get in the brewer. So yeah, I didn't try them because number one, I don't have a coffee maker like that, and number two, I don't drink coffee, and it was like $8. Yeah, but hey, got all those weird things. I don't know. Would you guys try like a ding dong flavored coffee? I've seen peppermint bark coffee in the store. I don't know if you'd want peppermint bark or if you'd like Twinkie flavored coffee. This kind of sounds strange. I don't know. Next would be bacon flavored coffee. There you go. Yeah, that's the thing. I mean, yeah, just regular coffee, no weird thing. Well, some people like that stuff. I don't know. But I did try that one. I may actually send away for they have a bacon soda. They have bacon candy. They have bacon. I tried bacon cotton candy. I actually did a review on that one. It was bacon cotton candy, and I had a jalapeno cotton candy and beer flavored cotton candy. And yeah, that wouldn't be that bad. Jalapeno, that was the other one I had. Jalapeno cotton candy. Different. And they have bacon mints. They have bacon candy. They had all kinds of different bacon. They had bacon candy canes. I saw that on a website. They also had mac and cheese candy canes, kale, what was that? Clam flavored candy canes, rotisserie chicken. What's the other ones? Dill pickle. That would be different. They had all the different. They had all the different candies and flavors, and some of them are unique, and some of them I wouldn't even try. They had a while ago. I actually had it back. I think it was like back in 2004. Yeah, Kit Kat does. They had Jones put out a holiday soda pack, and it was turkey and dressing soda, cranberry sauce, mashed potato, Brussels sprout. I had the actually still in the pack. Turkey and gravy soda. Yeah, I actually had the one, and then I had the dessert one too. I had it was like banana cream pie. Yeah, Jones Soda. They would they put out some weird ones, but then they stopped making them after that year. I guess it didn't catch on. I don't know. I never opened them. I left them in the bottles. I never got to try the turkey and gravy soda or the Brussels sprout or the mashed potatoes or any of that. So yeah, I never tried them. Yeah, I did. I did have the Harry Potter. The Bean Boozled challenge also had the zombie Skittles. Paul had them too. Those are not fun. They were awful, rotten zombie flavored. But yeah, I've had the Harry Potter, the nasty beans. You've got some other ones like that. They got some really strange ones out there. Different sodas, different jelly beans. I had them when they very first came out. They weren't even called Bean Boozled. They were called the Bernie Bott's Every Flavored Beans. When the Harry Potter first came out, I had those. Hmm. Yeah, they were rotten. But yeah, I had those ones from when they first came out, and I ate two of them together, and they were really nasty. It was like sardine and horseradish together, and it was awful. That was about the worst thing I think I've ever tasted because I ate two of them back to back, and it was awful. They had like yeah, dirt and booger and vomit and dirty diaper, rotten milk, um, all those old nasty flavors, stinky socks. I want to know how they got the people to taste it and create those flavors. Oh, the Necco candy hearts? Really? You know, sometimes kids are a little bit weird. They'll have different stuff, but I'm still waiting to see if they're supposed to be making the Necco wafers again, but I haven't seen them in the stores yet because the company went out of business and they got bought by another company. I guess they bought all the rights to them and the machinery and all that. Really? You used to sell them? Or like in a store or something? They don't have them anymore. Yeah, they said they went out of business, but then I saw that another company bought them and they were supposed to be putting them back out in November. So I don't know if they're going to be in the stores again. Someone actually sent me the chocolate flavored ones. I still actually have them. Oh, thanks, YouTube watcher. Well, like I said, I just wanted to go on tonight about this one just because it was kind of ridiculous tonight. I thought it was worth mentioning. I should have really I should have got the person. I should have asked for the name and the badge number and wrote it down or something. I know they were just doing their job. Yeah. Yeah, there was a bunch of opportunities I had to record stuff and I kind of missed them. So I don't know. Maybe I'll start getting a dash cam or get one of those body cams of my own. It always seems like, yeah, that's true. Because I was actually there's been many opportunities where I've seen things that I could have filmed them and I kind of missed it. Like the other day, I was going somewhere and there was a lady walking down the street. I should have taken a picture, but I was driving, and this was the darndest thing I ever saw. I think she might have been like daycare, or she might have been I don't know, babysitter or something. I saw this lady walking down the street, and she had about 5 or 6 kids with her, and they were walking. I guess they were just walking down the street. I don't know if they were walking like for a walk or if they were walking to somewhere. And there she had it was probably like 6 or 7 kids, and she had them all on a leash. They were all walking, and they had a leash walking down the street. I guess it was to keep them all together. It looked like she was a dog walker, but she had the kids all on a line. They were still all wandering all around. Like, they didn't get too far because it was weird. That's why I said it was very strange. But I think it's because she didn't want them running off into the street, and she had them all on a she had like a nylon line in between them all. Because kids love to walk around and run around and jump out into the street and do all that stuff. Yeah, they don't want them getting away. And she was only one, and she had like it was like 6 or 7 kids all in one. So it was a group of kids, and they were all tied together. Yeah, I mean, I could understand that where they wanted to, keep them together and keep them from wandering off, especially if there's like, one person and like all those kids can't keep an eye on all of them. Yeah, they do wander off, I'm telling you. They really do. See it in the store all the time. You'd be in the store and then the kids are wandering off and the parents are off somewhere else. And you turn around in 2 seconds and they're gone. You've wandered off somewhere. Do you ever do that in the stores when you were in the stores? Used to be in Kmart a lot. You'd get the announcement. Um, well, the parents of a little boy named Drew, please come to the front of the store. Apparently he's lost. He needs to have the parents come up and claim him. Thank you. They wandered off. Yeah, back in the good old days. Or if you went into Kmart and the kids acted up, the mom took the kids into the bathroom. And then afterwards, yeah, they'd come out crying and sobbing. And you know what happened in the bathroom? Took them inside there, knocked some sense into them. Can't do that nowadays, man. Call CPS on you and take you off to jail. Child abuse. Yeah, they got a butt whooping. I mean, good old butt whooping straightened up a kid real quick, but now you can't even do that. I mean, you can't even talk to him. Give him a timeout. Does no good. Till a kid gets a good whooping, they're not going to change their way. It's the way it was when I was little. Hey, Zekian. Oh, thanks, YouTube watcher. I'm doing better now, but like I said earlier, tonight was not a fun experience. So at least it's over. I don't have to deal with all the problems. They like to roust me, and just trying to go get some dinner, and oh well. Well, next time I'll be on the lookout, so I just have to not go out at night. Yeah, well, hopefully it's nothing bad. Yeah, that's what I said. I was trying to just yeah. But yeah, it's not like the old days, man. You used to be able to do all that stuff. Now you can't do anything anymore. Yeah, kids are a little bit different now. They a little more independent. They got a little more attitude sometimes. I'm in California. And they're kind of real strict with all the laws out here and regulations and everything. So they kind of get a little bit overkill on some of these things. No, more towards San Francisco area, Northern California. So yeah. Yeah, you can, but don't want to really do that. Yeah, up that way. There's they're just a little bit stricter. In my town specifically, they are really sticklers for some of these things. They like to really enforce the little petty stuff like that license plate deal. Yeah. And then, what did I find? I found some weird chips that I think I did see a horseradish chips that I think I had, and I got some other I got some ones in there, mac and cheese. Got some mac and cheese chips. I gotta do a review on those. I forgot that I got them. They were on closeout too. They're like natural chips. So I don't know. I'll be doing a review on that one coming up. I can't even remember what they were. No, I haven't. Sounds like a different name. Furry potatoes. They got all kinds of different names out there, so I don't know. Well, it has been fun tonight, and at least I got off my mind what I was thinking and all that. Oh, okay, well, yeah. But at least I had you guys to kind of talk about it. So appreciate you guys coming in. No, it's okay. No, it's okay. Yeah, it's okay. I'm thinking about actually um getting a little bit of sleep tonight because I don't want to be accused of not getting any sleep and driving when I'm not fully rested, I guess. I don't know. That was just too much. Well, yeah, I'm gonna probably have to wrap on. I've been almost 3 hours almost now, so I just got on a little bit of a roll, and like I said, hmm, yeah, that's against the well, shoot, everything's against the law over here. Really? Wow. You need to get some sleep. Drink some warm milk, or I don't know, sleepy time tea, something like that. Yeah. Well, anyways, guys, I appreciate you being here tonight and listening to me, get the issues off my chest about the problems that I had. Yeah. Yeah, I understand. I'm sorry. Yeah, eventually, yeah, you do get tired enough and then you just crash out. But yeah, I'm gonna probably have to wrap this up, guys, so I can get some sleep. And I will probably be on again. I'll probably be on again Monday, unless anything else happens. Yeah, I appreciate that, Paul. Like I said, I knew that for the holidays, it's kind of crazy around here, and I understand that. So yeah, I'm things lighten up or whatever, we'll touch base on it and we'll get them coordinated. But I'm thinking probably not till at least after Christmas. But do appreciate you guys coming in. Also, for the super chat that was on here earlier, appreciate that. And hope everybody has a good rest of their weekend. And if I don't talk to you between now and then, hope you guys have a Merry Christmas. And I will catch you on the next one. And hopefully, I won't get in any more trouble. So I'm staying home. I'm not going out. No more late night drives. Yeah, Tazzy. Yeah, he went to sleep finally. Well, thanks. And I appreciate it. Thanks for everybody for stopping by, and I will catch you on the next one. Have a good morning, night, evening, whatever time it is where you're at. So, all right, guys, I'm going to wrap it up and I'll talk to you guys next time. All right. See you guys later.